Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is sunny morning in Sydney. It's summers going on right now, end of January, peak of summers by the way. These days it's around 35-40 degrees in the afternoon. Um, it's bit alright right now, and I'm just out for my morning walk right now. So if you're new here, just so you know, I'm all about empowering you and provide you with tools and strategies to transform your life and career. And today I want to talk about something new that I'm bringing up very soon. In fact, it's almost done, almost completed. And the exciting part is it is free. Yes, it is free, and I have actually compiled an ebook for the people who are actually looking to launch their full-time online business. Now, you might think that it's very easy stuff, that you can do it, your friends are doing it, and a lot of people are doing it. You can find a lot of videos on the YouTube, and you can do that on your own. But let me tell you the truth. Just so you know, I'm a business coach as well. So I am meeting a lot of people who are jumping into the business, without doing the groundwork. For example, you have no idea like what you are passionate about, and just you think that what is working in the market. Let's say people are jumping into the Amazon, if their friend are working and they have made some money out of it, jumping on a dropship model, and doing this kind of stuff. I'm not saying there is a problem with that, but there is a work that needs to be done even before that, so that you can make sure that the business model you are jumping in is actually sustainable, right? And you are not going to fail, or you're not going to give up. So set the right expectation for yourself. Now, my ebook is all about step-by-step strategies that is going to help you what is actually required to launch a business. Now, you can apply to a traditional business model, or you can use it like online. I prefer online because the world is changing fast. So even if you have got a traditional business model, and if you don't have an online presence, that is not going to help you, because obviously at some point of time, you want to scale your business, and if you're not scaling your business, then you might get stuck just in one place. So really it comes down to your vision of the business, which a lot of people don't have. They just jump into the business model without doing the due diligence. So what I have done over the period of year, because I have been into the business for the past 8 years now, and I compiled the steps that what I have used when I have been launching the business myself, step by step. What will be the first step, where to get started, right? First thing first, mindset shift is very important, right? So you do the mind shift exercises. Then I deep dive into the further steps, like what is actually you want to do, what are your skills right now, evaluate yourself, how you can link your skills to the business model, or if there's something new that is required to be learned, how are you going to do that, right? When you become an entrepreneur, you have to become a learning machine. You can't really just jump into the business without having the knowledge. You must be reading books, you must have a mentor, You must be attending seminars and buy online courses, increase your knowledge, because if you are a person who is currently into a 9 to 5 job, you got to do a lot of hard work in terms of the mindset shift. And this is one of the reasons that I have seen, because my specialty is to help people who are into 9 to 5 jobs and they are not very happy with their jobs. They really want to get out of this rat race, but they don't know where to get started. And that's where I help them, to transition. And that's where the mindset thing kicks in. This mindset, the business mindset, helps you set the right expectation, because an entrepreneurial journey is not going to be easy, honestly. That is why a lot of business fail and people just give up just in the midway to their journey. And that is one of the things that they set the higher expectation, like, oh, my friend become successful, just in few months. Instant gratification. That's the killer. It's not gonna happen overnight. Remember, success accumulates over the period of years, right? I just want to give you a very good example that I usually give to the people a lot of times. How you get a job, right? How you get a job. You go to the school and then you get education, 10th, 11th grade, then you get into the professional education, right? And you learn the specialized education, maybe becoming a lawyer, becoming, doctor, engineer, stuff like that. Only then after that you get a job, isn't it? Right? So there are certain prerequisites required to launch a business as well, right? And number one prerequisite is mindset. If you don't have the right mindset to start your business, I'm telling you now, it's not going to work for a very long time, right? And obviously, the mindset keeps changing. You have to have a dynamic mindset. You just need to understand the basics. I'm not saying that you have a multi-millionaire mindset all of a sudden and you just shift everything in a blink of eye. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying that start taking baby steps so that you can start setting the right expectation. And when you are in the right mindset, you know that what are the basic ground settings that you need to do to start a successful and sustainable business model, right? You do your best, right? And there are failures and the setbacks in the entrepreneurship journey, right? And when you have that right expectation, you don't give up, right? You tweak it, you revamp it, you keep doing the changes, right? It's all about experimentation, creativity. That's all about entrepreneurship, which you usually don't get in when you are working 9 to 5, right? So understanding all these dynamics is very important. Now, my ebook does not only contain the mindset part, it also has the step-by-step guide that what is required to launch your business. That means what is your vision, right? What are you thinking to launch, right? Have you done the market research? What will be your target audience, right? What online platform you're going to choose for your, social media marketing? Where to get started? All of these questions, right, that pops up in our mind, and what I have seen that people usually figure it out after launching their business, and then they get stuck. That this platform sucks. I can't do this business. It is taking a lot of money out of my pocket. I'm just draining. I can't do this anymore. And people don't have mentors. They just partner with friends, and whatever, if their friend have a little bit of experience, you just go ahead and all that. I'm not saying there's something wrong with that. You can do that. But at the end of the day, you got to have a mentor. You got to read the books. You have to attend seminars. You have to go for trainings. You have to opt for online courses in this world. The education has become so easily accessible to each one of us, right? So the book has intensive activities and exercises that can actually get you started. I don't like just to give the reading material, to be honest, because a lot of people just skip it. They just read the headings and, oh, okay, I know what needs to be done. Basically, even if you're not reading the material, and if you do the exercise itself, that is going to help you a lot. You're going to see a major shift and transformation in the way you're thinking and what actually you were thinking that you are going to launch, and how it has turned up after doing all these activities. And not only this, I'm taking you step by step towards the launch itself. And if you do all the activities while reading the book, so there is a less reading material, it's just kind of like a guiding step, and almost every chapter has got an activity for you to do. And if you're not doing those activities, that's just a piece of another book that you just keep in your bookshelf, and you say, yeah, it's a good book, and you just give me a review, good or bad, obviously. And but you are not going to get anywhere, honestly. So I'm going to share the link of my book underneath this video. And if you are someone who is totally lost and who, even if you have started the business in the past and it didn't turn up really good experience, and you're still searching for another business model, check this out. Maybe you might be missing any step. Go through it, skim through it. It's always good to redo these activities and these exercises. I still do that. Like, I've got multiple businesses right now, and I am just continuously revamping them. I'm just reviewing pretty much every week, changing the strategies. And whenever I'm planning to launch a new business, I again go through all these activities, all these exercises, right? And yes, I just also want to talk about that a lot of times. In fact, that is the major problem, that what I have seen with the businesses, those businesses that get started, the people I have met, that they don't know their customer. And this is the biggest challenge, that why there are no sales happening. That is one of the major factors. I'm not saying that's the only one, because obviously your product matters, your service matters, and your marketing team matters, like how you're marketing your product, right? But a lot of times the basic ground rule hasn't set right. Like, don't know the target audience. Like, it can be anyone, right? So maybe it can be for everyone or anyone, but you have to still pick your niche, where you can get started, where your product could be in high demand, right? An example is like here if I talk about Australia, like a lot of people visit, these Middle Eastern restaurants, right? They are white people, they are people from different races, they are coming to these restaurants. So a good example is like, you can get started from your niche market, like overseas Turkish people, overseas Pakistani people, overseas, Indian people. That could be your niche market, right? And then you go out, and expand, your target audience, right? First master that one avatar, right? master that one avatar, and then expand it. Then you can experiment it, right? So that was just one example that I want to give you. So here's the thing. If you are ready to empower yourself and transform your career and life, this book is for you. Grab this book right now, and I would love to hear from you that what are your comments, like how it helps you, and have you done all the exercises? Like, what are the results you are getting, right? Because these are the exact strategies that what I have used in my businesses whenever I'm launching a new business, or in fact whatever I'm doing right now. Some of the steps I can still use in the business model. All right, so take care, and don't forget to download my book, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.